Hey, what's going on, guys? This is AndrewChicken, and welcome back to another video. I am a simple man. I want McGinnis to actually have a functioning turret build. The turrets have sucked for a long time now, but recently Valve has buffed them to make them basically target enemies faster and have higher bullet velocity, meaning in general, they'll be hitting the enemies much more consistently, and that's pretty great. So, I want to use this as an excuse to attempt to make an experimental turret build that will hopefully do monstrous damage. So this is my experimental McGinnis turret build, and it is a doozy. It scales up multiple different factors that we need in order for the turrets to actually be effective. So first of all, we just need more turrets, which is why we have rapid recharge in here, so that way we can triple our turret count. This is obviously a major DPS increase, and also consistency increase, because we can place them in multiple spots. So if a turret happens to be blown up by a bomb, I still have another turret over here that can also hit the enemies. We also are scaling up our spirit damage by getting improved spirit, surge of power, that type of stuff, and also reducing enemy resistances with escalating exposure and mystic vulnerability. And then the final step is to actually get improved reach. This is something I haven't seen too many McGinnis players do. But one thing I noticed while I was testing is that the turrets have pretty crap range, but if we get improved reach, we can actually have them hit the enemies from much farther away, improving our consistency. And this also helps against enemies that can fly up into the sky like Lash. It's something that I really want to test because it seems, theoretically anyways, to be pretty darn helpful. And of course, we can also slow down the enemies with Mystic Slow, and we can use our gun to augment our damage even further. We have the Soul Shredder bullets to provide a spirit amp against the enemies. We can also, if we get super late into the game, we can get Spiritual Overflow for more spirit power, Spell Slinger headshots for even more spirit amp, and I'm also even using some green items to help me out. I have Enchantress Barrier for even more spirit power while shielded, just to really try and push this to the max. Now, I'll be totally honest going into this, I don't really expect this to work very well, because the sad thing is turrets have just been quite bad for a long time, and I think one of the biggest contributing factors to that is the fact that the turrets are extremely squishy. They do have health scaling, where the more boons you get, the more health they have, and that's all well and good. But they still are extremely easy to kill. They don't really have any resistances. They're just, they fall over, especially when you have characters with super high damage scaling. Especially like gun builds in particular, you can just shoot them and shred them in like less than a second. It's crazy. So that is, I think, the single biggest reason why the turrets are bad. But the turrets are also bad for other reasons that I kind of want to talk about. Obviously, like I mentioned, the range can be a limiting factor. In the early game here, you'll notice that even though I'm playing a turret build, I'm not unlocking my turrets until the very last item, and that's because, yeah, they just don't have the range in the early game to compete. They only have 25 meters of attack range. Enemies can easily outrange that, or just hide behind cover and take them out from a distance. So that sucks. And also, another thing in the early game is that this is especially prevalent in the early game, although it really applies at all stages of the game, technically, is that you actually give the enemy souls with your turrets. If they basically just survive for a certain amount of time, when the enemies destroy them, they will drop a soul. Now, that does not seem to be the case if they destroy them, like, right away, right after you put them down, thankfully. But if your turrets have been on the field for a decent bit of time, and then the enemies destroy it, they will get a pretty good amount of souls from it. And that is just awful. I mean, the last thing you want to do is feed the enemies souls, and no other character in the game has the ability to give the enemies souls the same way as McGinnis, which also really is just unfortunate. So in the early game here, we are mostly going to be building for just survivability and sort of gun items rather than just going for our turrets. And shoot, I'm probably not even going to put a turret down until I get the tier 2 range upgrade online, so that way I can actually hit the enemies more consistently. Another thing that I'm trying to get better at, by the way, with Deadlock is actually securing souls, denying souls, which, oh, I just failed as soon as I go to talk about it. But, yeah, it's a very big part of the game, and it's even more important in this update because yeah, they changed the way that souls work. So previously in the lane, you would share souls with your teammate. They would basically be duplicated. You both would get 100% of the soul value from a creep. And then after the 8-minute mark, they would change that, so instead you would only get 60%. And they changed it in the recent update to just be that 60%, or however much it is. I actually don't remember if it's technically 60. I think it's 60. But regardless, they changed it so that you only get that percentage of the souls when you get a minion and share it with a teammate on the lane. And obviously that percentage goes down the more people that are on a lane. So, because of that change, they also changed how much value each of the creeps give, and this has resulted in denying this orb right here being even more valuable than it was last patch. And so, you know, it was already really important to get good at denying souls, but now it's even more important, and I'm not really the best at it. My aim is pretty solid. I'm not going to pretend like I'm the best aimer of all time. I'm very clearly not. But, oh snap! Get me out of here! Okay, you know what? I'm just going to pop my ult and try and scare these guys away. Oh, that swap was scary. My explosives are getting stuck on the bridge, too. They're not going where I target them. Oh, gosh. McGinnis ult is just a waste of space. Why do I even press the button? It's so bad. But yeah, I just feel like denying souls in this game is a little bit jank. You can obviously talk about it and let me know what your opinion on the system is in the comment section down below. Personally, I really love the idea of the system, but it just feels weird. Like, sometimes I'll hit an orb after it looks like it's already visually expired. Other times, it'll look like I shoot the orb and I don't actually secure it. And so that's really weird, too. Oh, sorry, Shiv. I'm scared. I'm really low back here. Oh my god, I'm still taking damage. I'm just going to put a turret down in case the enemies come after me. And I'm going to put this heal down here and just try to stay alive. Oh, man. Oh, boy. Hello. Yeah, it's a good thing I put that turret down. Jeez. Alright, at least Shiv is carrying me. Oh, I did not think that was going to hit me. Okay, I thought I was out of range of that because I dashed away. Man, I'm 400 hours in and I'm still getting baited by the dashes into thinking that they can actually be used to block melee. They can't be used to block melee. There's just such a big problem in this game with Bluetooth punches. And yeah, that was a very clear exhibition of it there. But yeah, other times with the orbs, I mean, I guess there is some randomness to it, and so I just do end up missing sometimes, which is annoying, but it's good because variation is important to make it so that denying souls like that doesn't get boring. But yeah, it's really more so just the inconsistencies, where sometimes it looks like I'm hitting an orb, but I don't actually secure it. Other times it doesn't look like I should have secured it, but I do secure it. It's just frustrating, and I don't know what they can do to fix it. I know they've been like tweaking lag compensation numbers and other things like that to try and make it a more consistent experience, and I hope they finally land on the right number for that. But in the meantime, I just need to improve my aim and actually improve my reflexes and improve just in general at actually hitting these souls. I'm going to throw that down. Oh, he is going to actually slam that on me, just barely. Turret's going to work! Come on, turrets! Blast that paradox over there. Okay, cool. My turret's doing a lot of damage to Abrams there, and he is going to go down. Lovely. And I do have that tier 2 upgrade online that gives me attack range, and then I also have Mystic Reach, so I think that's why I was able to hit Abrams so consistently with the turrets from that distance. It just really helps with the consistency. You know, Mystic Slow is good, for sure, and I do buy it later on in the build, but you don't just need slow, you also need the range to hit the characters in the first place, and I think that's one big thing that differentiates this build, and that's why it is an experimental build, because who knows, maybe it is actually kind of useless, I don't know. Anyways, get walled, bozo? Oh, he is going to stun me out of that. Whatever, it's a useless ability anyways. Let's throw these down, let's throw down the Healing Spectre for some fire rate, and also to heal myself, and we are going to take this Guardian down. There's been a lot of, like, split pushing, or not really split pushing, but just ganking. Moze showed up here, Seven showed up here. Yellow lane has already been won, and they are using that advantage to actually help us out in our lane, so I really do appreciate that. I'm probably just going to stick on the lane and continue to farm and defend. McGinnis is a very defensive character. It looks like green lane is already being won as well, so I don't really need to help out over there. And also, another thing that I don't do very well, nearly as much as I should, is actually just stick on the lane and farm properly. Which is kind of a tricky mindset issue, is how I would describe it. So let me talk to you about sort of, I guess, an epiphany I've had, or just a realization that I've had with Deadlock content. I've been a Paladins YouTuber for 8 years, and, you know, it's been great. But one thing that it trained me to do is to actually look for kills. I think I just denied a swap, by the way. But yeah, to look for kills, try and get the most exciting plays I possibly can, and just, you know, really make the video entertaining for the viewers in that way. But in Deadlock, it's a lot different, because you also have this mechanic of souls, and souls is basically the single most important thing in this game. If you're behind on souls, you're going to lose. If you're ahead on souls, you're going to win. Most of the time. And, you know, I generally, in my videos and streams, have been going for, you know, trying to take down objectives and get kills as best as I can, always trying to look for fights, sometimes even showing up late to fights because I'm trying to focus on that instead of actually, you know, just farming, as I should be. And while I do take time to farm, I basically haven't been taking nearly enough time to do that and actually just build myself up in strength. And so, you know, it's a problem for me because, like, I want these flashy events to happen. But also, if I'm only looking out for that, then I'm going to end up being weaker. I'm going to have to come back the entire game, basically play catch-up with the enemies, because, you know, I'm throwing the early game away. And that's not really entertaining either, even though I'm trying my best to go for the entertaining clips. And so, what I've realized, with some help from people at my VIP lounge, Shallow, is that I'm in a really bad position right now, and I'm probably going to die. That's the first realization. Oh, wow, there's 3 people on me. Yeah, okay. But yeah, what I've realized is I should probably just focus more in the early to mid game on building up souls, even if it is a little bit more boring, because it'll set me up for a better mid to late game that'll be super exciting. And ultimately, if I'm, you know, behind on souls, I'm not really having fun. And if I'm not having fun, then the video's not going to be fun either. And so, you know, just, it's a net positive for me for the enjoyment of the video, then to actually, you know, focus on these souls in the early game. And just, you know, do the more boring to watch, more safe methods of accruing souls, just so that way the whole video as a wholesale sort of product is better. Hopefully that's not super abstract or confusing or boring, what I'm talking about, but I just figured I'd mention it because, yeah, my mindset for playing Deadlock is skewed towards trying to make things more exciting, trying to force exciting moments. Ouch! I'm just gonna wall them off. I'm probably still dead. The swaps are crazy. Oh man, I can try and kinetic dash out of there, but Abrams is still going to get me. They really want this blue Guardian. But yeah, my mindset is based around on provoking these exciting moments, and it is actually impacting my ability to play the game in an ultimately negative way. I'm doing worse at the game than I otherwise would be if I focused on playing the game in a more proper way. So yeah, basically I have to accept the fact that, hey, Deadlock is a very different game to Paladins, and the videos that I have to make kind of have to reflect that, sort of, in a weird way. It's a lot, and I'm still falling behind on Souls as we speak because I'm more focused on the commentary than the gameplay right now. So how about I shut up and actually, you know, do things? Lash also returned his Soul Urn. They are behind on Souls, and so it was quite easy for him to do that, unfortunately for us. I'm coming up on a rapid recharge, which means I'm about to have 3 turret charges soon, which is absolutely fantastic, as long as I don't get freaking swapped out of position again by this stupid paradox. Oh my gosh. Stop it. I wasn't able to deny that. I'm just going to spam bullets and hope that it works. See, like right there, I spammed like, you know, half a dozen bullets at that Soul Orb, and it just didn't give me the deny. Like, what the heck? It's that type of jank that really frustrates me. She wants to look for another swap. I'm not going to let her have it. I'm gone. Goodbye. You can't catch me. We still need to defend blue. I'm just going to pop back up around this side and then start to put some turrets down, because we do not want to let them get this Guardian. Okay. Let me wall you off right here. Oh, he's stunning me. I'm gonna come back over here and then pop my ult and convince this Abrams politely to run away. Yeah, thank you. I'd say we did a pretty good job of defending there. Even though Abrams almost killed me, that was a little scary. Abrams is so intimidating when you're playing McGinnis, because he'll just slam you into a wall. You don't have much to escape because you have less stamina than the average character. It's just, ooh, do not like fighting him. Oh man, they destroyed the green Guardian. That's the first Guardian the enemies have taken, though. They still need another one in order to actually get that flex slot online, so we have got to be extra diligent in defending blue here. And they are also trying to push yellow. Oh, they got it. Alright, they got the flex slot online, unfortunately. Let me just wall you real quick. Put down the turret, put down the healing vial, and I'm actually doing quite a lot of damage to him, but Paradox is here too. Looks like I'm going to die again, and Blue Guardian is probably going to fall if we don't get over there soon. I'm going to mark it, so that way they know it needs help. I am really falling behind on souls right now. I'm getting focused by the enemy team, and I've died way more than everyone else on my team, which is quite bad. Just the problem with McGinnis, though, she barely has mobility. I bought extra stamina just to get me back up to on par with everybody else in the lobby on stamina. So it's really hard to get away, and if she gets crowd controlled, it's even worse. Okay, so the minions are going to take the Guardian. Please, destroy the minions! Don't let them get that final Guardian. Okay, good. Oh my gosh. Scary. I'm going to head on over to yellow and just put pressure on this lane. I doubt I'm really going to be able to split push in any sort of meaningful, effective way. But at the very least, I can chill over here, and if I'm the only person on this lane, then I'll be able to get the full amount of souls from the minions, which means I should be able to catch back up on souls to everybody else. Gotta be more selfish, that way I can actually help out the team in the long term. Wraith is still down here, though. I wonder what she's doing. Trying to just farm our minions. Throw this down. Yeah, please get back. I really don't feel like fighting you. I just want to farm Miss Wraith. Yeah, she's just farming camps, too. I think she might also be looking for a split push opportunity, which, yeah, that makes things quite awkward between us, especially because we're both kind of even on souls, except I'm playing a worse character, and I'm also 1k behind, so I do actually have disadvantage in this fight. So, yeah, I'm really just going to play things safe. Oh, now Lash is here. And my wall didn't work to stop him, so I might just be dead. Oh, why did that parry not block that? Okay. Yeah, I'm just dead. Wait, he gave up? Okay, well, my turrets are still out there. Improved reach is helping him to actually hit things. Wow, he didn't kill me. Oh. Okay, wow, I just kind of lose to Lash 100% of the time. I am surprised he did not commit to that. I am too low to push, though, so you know what? Let's just chillax. I'm curious now that I have rapid recharge. If I just spam turrets down here and then shoot, is this actually enough to take down a tier 3 camp? With the fire rate boost, with everything I have, it really doesn't look very good. I'll throw down yet another turret. This is just so slow. But I guess I've got nothing else to farm, so I'll just take it because it's something for me. Although Wraith might be over here. Let me see. Yeah, it doesn't look like she is. Okay. Turret, you'll kill that tier 3 eventually. Oh, it failed. No. Wow, this felt really inefficient, but I guess it's technically not, as long as I'm clearing creeps from the wave efficiently at the same time. It's okay. It's okay. Wraith is back now, and she's 2k ahead of me. The only thing I could try to do is deny, which I did get that there. I'm going to wall her, though, so that way I don't die. She's teleporting. I don't know where she teleported to. Wow, my turret's doing a lot of damage to something, though. Tch! Look at it go! It's clearing the creeps for me. Let's put another one down. Might as well, right? I don't know if they can hit Wraith from that far away. I'm going to chill here behind my turrets and just try and go for denies, though. Here's another one. Got to use them to body block for me where I can. Okay, 3 of us are dead. Lash is trying to go for a Spirit Urn. I'm going to put turrets back here in kind of a safe spot, but one that overlooks the turret drop-off location. I really don't think I'm going to be able to stop him by myself, but I've got Mirage teleporting to me. So, yeah, let's just get ready to rumble here. Let's throw this down. Go, my turrets, go! Oh, crap, that swap is insane. Oh, I'm stuck into the wall, and I'm just instantly dead to the freaking swap. Are my turrets still out there doing anything, or was that just a literally pointless death? I think that was literally just a pointless death. I didn't do anything, dude. Oh my god, a single swap is enough to get me killed. I'm getting reactive barrier just to try and help at all, but like, wow, the displacement is bad, and we are going to lose Blue Walker as well on this fight. Lash is taking the Spirit Urn away, so we're not even going to be able to turn it in later. We do get 3 kills, but Blue Walker is going to go down for that. That's going to be the, not the first Walker of the match. We did get their Blue Walker beforehand. But still, that is quite bad for us. That's going to be a flex slot for the enemy team. I'm 0-5-7 right now, dude. Top deaths on my team by a long shot, and I only have 7 assists to boot. Whereas, you know, the average on our team is 7 assists, but they also have, you know, 5 kills, 8 kills, something like that. Just so many more kills than me. This build really isn't seeming to be that good. And part of it's just because I'm getting swapped out of position and dying, and that's just a general weakness that McGinnis has. With no movement ability and low stamina, if she gets displaced, she's just done. I'll hit some denies on Haze. She might be looking to take the Spirit Urn again, honestly. Yeah, she is. I can try and teleport on over to yellow then and defend again, but Paradox is going to have her ult once more, so I really gotta worry about that. I'm gonna do the same defensive setup, but I'm gonna play a little bit more strategic and hidden, so that way she hopefully doesn't kill me. Oh, and actually she just used it on someone else. Okay, perfect. Let's get the turrets down here then. Go, my turrets, go! Nice defensive cubby here. Oh, she got cubed. Alright, you're getting walled. Ew, especially with that freaking ball. Yeah, no thank you. Oh crap, am I just dead again? I'm just dead again. The entire enemy team is here trying to take this yellow walker down, and I ended up being behind the enemies when I really shouldn't have been. Do I still have a turret out there? I still have a turret out there doing some spirit damage, though, it looks like. I think. It's really hard to tell. Actually, maybe not. I don't know. Oh, and that is a good cube. Gonna save Viscous' teammate there. Mo and Krill's literally one. He's gonna die. 2v6 on the yellow walker. It looks like that's gonna go down. And our other lanes are also getting shoved in. This really is not going well. I'm just gonna fix lanes to make up for the fact that I am sandbagging this team right now, and I need souls to catch up. I'm just constantly playing a game of catch-up. I've been focusing so much on souls this match, and I still have bottom souls in the lobby, which just has me so utterly confused as to why I'm behind. Because I've literally spent so long shooting creeps, farming camps, and it just seems like it's doing nothing for me. It's so strange. Anyways, I guess I should actually probably push up green. It is the final walker we need to get. 2 enemies dead right now gives us an opportunity to sort of breathe. So I'll see about getting this walker then. Although the enemies are going to be respawning, so it's really not a good idea for me to do this alone. I'll push the wave up, take those souls, but I'm not actually going to commit to it because I'm not keen on 1v freaking 5ing a walker, however many people are going to send over there to defend. And yeah, Haze is already up there, so yeah, we just need to pick our fights carefully. My turrets are going to be doing a lot more damage now, though, because I just got improved Spirit online, which will help with the damage scaling, and also improved reach. That way they actually hit enemies from farther away, which is definitely something helpful to be building for. Did I just see someone over there? Yeah, Viscous is over here, trying to push up this lane. Okay, I see you, buddy. Let me take care of your creeps here. And if the team would like to come over here and actually start pushing green, that'd be great. Although, we really don't want to take a team fight under their walker. Ideally, we want to try and find somebody to pick out of the blue first. Just gang up on them, kill them, and then use that numbers advantage to snowball. Quite difficult, though. Especially for me as the lone McGinnis player out here, because she is... That's not really her specialty, roaming the jungle looking for picks. She doesn't have the mobility or anything really to make that work successfully. I'm just going to let the creeps go up to the walker. They'll do some damage, but we're actually the ones who are down a player. And yeah, those creeps aren't going to make it far. My entire team is just so pushed back right now. They're not really playing that aggressive at all, which has me kind of confused, because we're up 10 kills on the enemies. I feel like we should be playing a little more aggro. Okay, well, there's 2 people up here right now. Let me just throw this out. I'm going to wall this Lash. He still jumped over the wall, but at least he has a difficult time escaping now. And let me throw this Medicinal Spectre down, and that's going to be my first kill. Meanwhile, we're doing heavy spirit damage to that Paradox over there. Alright, that was actually pretty good. Those are exactly the type of kills that we need. So, let me pop up here. I'm going to throw a more aggressive turret out. Hopefully that'll catch Paradox as she sneaks around the other way. Although there is a lot of cover in her face. I'll throw this out. And we're doing a lot of spirit damage, and that's going to be my second kill of the match. Let's freaking go. Yeah, the later game setup is going really well right now. And I guess Mo and Krill didn't want these souls, so I'll pick them up for myself. Yoink. We are ahead on kills now, but green lane, we let them push green lane all the way back to our base. Do I really need to babysit this lane? Okay, well, let's get superior cooldown online for our turrets now. I'll just sell basic magazine, that sounds fine. I just want as many turrets as physically possible. And actually, I kind of accidentally skipped Fortitude. I should get that online as well. Just need 1,000 more souls for that. Oh man, 2 of my team is dead though. And yep, there comes somebody to actually stop the minions again. So I am not going to stick. We do actually still need to defend Yellow Walker. I guess I could come over there if we really need assistance. Although it seems like they're doing fine on that. So let me make sure green lane is still shoved.
Yo, can you push green?
McGinnis, do something, bro, please.
I'll be able to cut off.
Why are you complaining about me? I can't solo push a Walker with all of our lanes pushed in. Just gonna get ganked.
Just asking to push the lane out.
I've been pushing the lane up for the past like 5 minutes, and then they come in and push it back. Like if we want to commit a team push over here, let's do it. Yep, here come the enemies. Man, I can't even use my wall. Alright, I put it there, throw this down, but I'm really just... I'm a ticking time bomb of death, and yep, there I go, I'm gone. Push green, they said. See, this is exactly why I wasn't going to push green. A very helpful demonstration of why that's just a terrible idea to do alone. I knew I shouldn't do that, but I did it anyways. I hope they're satisfied. Okay, well, there's 3 of us on green now. Not enough for a full push, but it is enough that I can put more pressure on this if we actually want to make a serious shot for this Walker. The other thing we could do is pick up the Spiriton and try and encourage a fight with that. There are a lot of enemies around, though, and not too many of them are actually fully up on green, although I saw some people kind of lurking in the jungle that might be making their way over here. So, yeah, Lash is here. I am not really able to push with Lash there. We saw what just happened. Yeah, Wraith is here, too. I'm not pushing that without help. Also, I'm getting stuck on things. Don't worry about that, it's fine. Wraith has taken the Spiriton. Okay. That might be the distraction I need to actually properly push the Walker. If we can convince Lash to go over there and help. Oh yeah, he's on the zipline. Okay. Now's our time to go. Let's take down these minions. And let's shove this lane as hard as we possibly can. Oh, hello. Hold on, wait a second, Hayes. I'm building up defenses here. Yep, she's just stuck over here. And I have got a lot of turrets, Hayes. I'm not so sure you want to come near. Okay, I have no idea where she went. I'm a little intimidated by her, though. Just gonna try and push this while we still can. They're still fighting over the urn. Oh, she's coming. Just wall her off again. It's a good thing you can hear her while she's invisible. Because she is spooky. Alright, here's that. She's probably going to try and ult me. Okay, this is fine. Just hide behind the wall. She's trashing my turrets, but I've got more turrets where that came from. So, let's just keep using them to try and kill her. She slept my turret. Throw another one of those down. Okay, I'll stun her. Playing a ring around the rosy with Hayes right now. Oh my god. This is so awkward. This is actually so awkward. Okay, she's finally going to kill me. Man. Ugh. Just don't do damage. I just don't do enough damage. That was kinda cool of you. I respect it. Well, I had to try. No one else is pushing green. Oh, man. Alright, I don't even know what I want to buy. We don't really have good flex slots. I want to get another purple item online, but I can't really sell anything for that apart from my stamina, but I really need stamina on McGinnis. I could sell my reactive barrier or my enchanter's barrier, I suppose. And Surge of Power would replace the spirit power that I get from that. So I suppose that could be good. The Mystic Slow is also enticing, though, especially against a gun character like Hayes, so I think I will end up doing that instead. Let's just sell that and get that online. Enemies have gotten Rejuvenator off of this just utter mishandling of the match by our team, and the enemies are also 30k souls ahead of us at this point. I am trying my darndest to help out, but this is just such a nightmare. And Grey Talon's already dead. Okay, I'm going to throw down some turrets. Throw this down. I realized I forgot to pop my heroic aura as well. Wait, I'm just going to get as many turrets here as I can. Try and get them in a forward position-ish, too, a little bit. Just so that way they are really able to laser the enemies. And I'm just going to keep spamming these as much as I can. And this is why I have range. They're actually able to hit them all the way back there as they try to approach us, which is so good. Oh, there's Alk Fire. Alright, I'll put another turret in a little bit of a backwards position. Oh, hello. Alright, I'm walling them off. Let's get another turret here. Let's throw this down. Pop the heroic aura now. That'll impact my allies as well. That person is super duper low. I think shit's going to go for the execute, and that is going to be a kill. Very nice. Do we have people behind us? Oh, we have Haze behind us. Hello. Let me throw this down. And I'm going to throw this on her just for the movement slow. And also, I am building enough spirit now that this does enough damage to get the kill. I really don't like standing next to Abrams, though, so I'm going to back up away from him. My turrets are still doing a pretty good amount of damage. Let's get another turret back here. More defensive position. And then I'll put a turret right here, just to cover this angle. And Viscus is actually pushing around the other side now, so we got to worry about him. Ooh, hello. What is that damage, dude? I can't even wall her in time. That's actually insane. Lucky Shot goes crazy on Wraith. Most of us are dead. My turret's still doing damage to Viscus right now. Look at it go. Oh, it's dead. Well, yeah, okay. Fair enough. We'll take a look at Mo and Krill. He is really struggling, but he is going to get back into base. They are going to take Patron off this. Our respawn times are simply too long. With Rejuve, we cannot take a proper 2v6 like this. Even though Mo and Krill is our most fed player on our team, collectively we are 40k behind, and Mo is still 4 to 8k behind the enemies, and their average is 40k anyways, so, like, he really isn't that strong against them. It seems like they backed off, because we are going to be respawning here, so the battle's not over yet, but recouping a lead that is this far gone is going to be really, really difficult. I think we have to go for a Spirit Urn, but not while the enemies still have Rejuvenator, because they'll feel super free and empowered to take that fight, and they will win it. No doubt about that. So I'm going to push yellow lane up just to get ready for the Spirit Urn. Rejuve has expired, so now would be the time to go for that, except Hayes already preemptively stole it. And it looks like she's not kidnapping it. It looks like she's taking advantage of a Mirage who's out of position, going to immediately start the fight as a 5v6. And they're going to take this fight over to the Spirit Urn drop-off location. So let me get some turrets in a preemptive position here. When McGinnis has time to set up, that's when she's at her strongest, because, you know, she has more time to get more turrets out on the field, and with the long duration that they have, it's quite good. So I'm just going to build a nice agglomeration of turrets here. And 7 wants me to pull back. Are we not going to contest this? Okay, I'll throw that down for my turrets, so that way they do more damage, but it looks like we're just not contesting it. Those turrets are doing a lot of damage right now, but it looks like they all just got destroyed. I mean, if my team's not going to contest this, then there's no point in me being here, so all that setup really just went to waste. Alright, there's another turret. Go, shoot things! Here's Heroic Aura for you guys, but 7's dead. Oh, man. Ouch, that's a lot of damage. Oh, I got punched out of spawn. I might be dead. Oh, wow, yeah, I am dead. Okay. Yeah, that's Team Wipe, and that's GG. Okay. GG. Unfort. Man. That was just a really bad macro game. I don't know why Mirage was so deep in the enemy territory by himself, especially when he knew that they were taking the Spirit Urn, and that they were coming towards him. That just doesn't really make sense. That was a really strange decision from him. I didn't do super well, though. Only 2 kills, only 9 assists, puts me pretty much bottom on the team. Top deaths as well. And I also didn't really do that much player damage, although more than the ship who was flaming me, so that's kind of interesting. He was really going more for kill steals than actual damage output. But yeah, my objective damage wasn't super high either, and part of that's just because I wasn't able to push the Walker because nobody was creating a distraction push, and nobody was coming to help push either, just main on the Green Walker. So, you know, without that coordination, we were kind of doomed to lose that there. And the turret damage is interesting. I definitely think there's some potential, but the simple fact of the matter is those turrets just fall over like nothing. I mean, I set up 4 turrets there, overlooking the Spirit Urn, and they did damage for all of like 2 seconds and then got destroyed. And that's simply not valuable compared to basically any other Spirit build in the game where you have simply more uptime and more means to actually do that Spirit damage. Now, if the turrets are allowed to fire away, uncontested, I mean, you can just go into the shooting range and see for yourself that, yeah, they actually have some of the highest Spirit damage output in the game when they're allowed to ramp up over time. But that survivability on the turrets is just so weak that they barely have any time to do anything at all, and that's really the big problem with a build such as this. And if I was playing Gun McGinnis, I probably would have had more agency to actually take fights, although at the end of the day, the survivability is also another problem. Against a flying character like Lash who comes in and slams you, she doesn't really have much recourse. He can jump over her wall, and she also doesn't have any stamina, no movement ability, so that's really unlucky, and it's also you know, just for me personally, I'm someone who really thrives with a movement-based build. It just kind of makes it so that she's not really the character for me. So that is truly unfortunate. But let me know what you think in the comments section down below. Am I right on my analysis of why the turrets are bad? What do you think of the build? Do you have any tips for me? All of that is greatly appreciated. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss out on any future Deadlock content from me. And with all that being said, thank you guys for watching. I will see you all next time. Peace out.